welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day. What a week we've had so far. So a lot of buyers came in um, yesterday in the market, in the equity markets. I think the Dow at some point was up over 800 points, guys, on the Dow. And yet today we were up over 500 points, finished about 485. So good buying coming into the market beginning of the year. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, so we've brought in the 60-minute time frame on the indexes. So let's take a look. So on the 60-minute time frame, guys, on the S&P, we have a buy signal here. All right. On the Dow, Dow's been doing really well, guys. We're almost at Dow 50,000. Amazing. Dow 50,000, just amazing. We're about 500 points from 50,000 on the Dow. Just crazy, right? So Dow 60-minute time frame, we have a buy signal there. All right, the Russell buy signal on the 60-minute time frame. The Nasdaq, no buy signal yet, but moving up nicely. VIX, low VIX, 1475 on the VIX, low volatility on the VIX. All right, that's on the 60-minute time frame, guys. On the 240, all right, so we're bringing in all our time frames. On the 240 S&P buy signal, all right, we're moving higher, breaking resistance. We are breaking resistance, guys, on the S&P. Dow on the 240, breaking resistance, right? On the 240, IWM, the Russell, we are breaking resistance as well. Nasdaq, we are not breaking resistance yet on the Nasdaq, but it is. We have green candles. We are moving higher on the 240. All right, so we are definitely moving up. All right, we're in all-time high territory especially on the Dow and on the S&P. All right. On the daily time frame, all right, big move on the Dow, guys, buy signals. We are breaking through all-time high territory again. What, 500 points from a Dow 50,000? We are 49,462. All right, S&P, we are breaking resistance, all-time high on the S&P with a buy signal. IWM Russell has a buy signal. We are breaking resistance, but not at the all-time highs yet. All right, all-time highs is right there. We are very close to the all-time highs. Okay, NASDAQ just holding, not breaking resistance quite yet. And we're not at all-time high territory in the NASDAQ. But guys, based on the price action on the other indexes, that should come. All right. On the dollar index, just holding for now. Futures market, we are moving higher. So E-mini, all right, the Dow E-mini is higher. The NASDAQ E-mini is higher. Russell is kind of down right now. S&P is higher. All right. Let's take a look here at our sectors. All right, so buys are coming in tech. No buy signal, though, after a really good marked up phase here. All right, healthcare breaking higher here. Buy signal here, breaking higher. Biotech, along with healthcare, give a good buy signal here. And we need to break through a resistance to get a new buy signal in biotech. Financials, that's part of the Russell, guys, small cap stocks moving higher there. Let's see here. Energy, keep an eye on energy, guys, with what's going on here with Venezuela, right? We don't follow the news, but from time to time, based on, you know, if there's some really good catalysts, we might pay attention, but we are breaking through resistance there in energy. Keep an eye on that. All right, nothing in utilities. International stocks, guys. All right, international stocks moving higher. So Keep an eye on that there. Okay. In the forex market, all right, pound yen trying to make a move, all right, but yen pairs are still holding. Aussie pairs are moving, guys. So Aussie dollar, Aussie New Zealand, they're moving higher. All right. So pound yen did give a buy signal, has retraced, but still performing well. We're starting to get more volatility back into Forex on the daily time frame in Forex. All right, we've got about, what's that, 65% volatility, which is good. Okay, on the daily, on the 240, we've got about 50%. All right, 50 to 45% volatility. On the 60-minute time frame, we've got about 60% volatility there. Okay. Buyers are coming in the Aussie and Kiwi pairs. So watch the Aussie and Kiwi pairs. Okay, guys. So Aussie pairs, daily 240, 60-minute, all up. Right. So keep an eye on that. Kiwi pairs and then yen pairs. Okay, yen pairs. Dollar pairs are starting to see some buying on the 60-minute time frame. 240, we're getting some buying in the dollar. All right, but the dollar index itself is consolidating. All right, but you might get a pop in the dollar here. All right, but yen pairs, Kiwi, those are your New Zealand pairs, and Aussie pairs are looking good. Your top trending pair right now, all right, the dollar pairs have been trending down, all right, but they're looking to get a bounce. Yen pair, pound yen is still top right there. It's number 5 as far as the yen pairs. It's the top one here. Pound yen. Next yen pair is ZAR yen. Big move in ZAR yen, guys. Look at this. Don't slip on these yen pairs, all right? ZAR yen, big move in ZAR yen. Aussie yen, look at Aussie yen moving higher here. Good markdown phase, markup phase. Euro yen, look at Euro yen, guys. Buy signal here, all the way up here. Hundreds of pips, all right? Thousands of pips, all right? All right. Euro yen, CAD yen, New Zealand yen, Swiss yen. All right, look at Swiss yen, guys. All right, good price action. Singapore dollar yen, look at that. These yen pairs keep moving. All right, so these are the top pairs really looking good. Okay. Let's take a look at the alerts. Some of our alerts. So Aussie guys, Aussie dollar, Aussie New Zealand, Aussie Swiss, Aussie CAD are moving higher. Kiwi pairs are getting in on the action. Okay, yen pairs are moving higher as well. All right, you might get a pullback in a few of those. All right, but they are moving higher. Things are mixed. All right, things are mixed. In the euro and pound pairs, you might find an opportunity here and there, but overall, the trends are in the Aussie pairs. Aussie, Kiwi pairs are just now starting to get some buy signals, and then the yen pairs. Okay. VIX on the monthly time frame, we're holding at 1475. So low volatility, red candle on the monthly. All right, so no complaint there with the VIX. Let's take a look at the MAG 7s. That's not good. All right, so Tesla, guys, gave a sell signal. We know Tesla has been struggling to stay above resistance. Red candle here, sell signal. Totally should be out on with Tesla if you're trading our trading systems. We should be out. Okay, so sell signal. Support on Tesla. You might have support, near-term support. Let's bring that down. Probably around 380. So it's trading at 432 right now, 382. We might find support, but we want to be out on the daily time frame. Okay, sellers are coming in heavy there. Nvidia, no buy signal on Nvidia. All right, so no buy signal on Nvidia. White candle today. That is a concern. 2 days of buying, and these Max 7s are not moving higher. So Tesla isn't moving higher. It's coming down. We have sellers coming in. Nvidia is just holding there. Microsoft, right? Microsoft still red candles, sellers in the markdown phase. That is a concern, guys. Okay, that is a concern. With all that buying, you would think the Mag 7s would be moving. All right, so they might be moving into small cap stocks, all right, and not large caps. We'll see. It's early. Meta, Facebook, no buy signal there. Google, let's take a look. Even Google has been moving. Last couple of days, it's just holding. All right, at around 314. Amazon, no, Amazon is breaking out. All right, that's good to see here. Nice big candle came in today. That big candle, guys, made a low of 232, made a high of 243. Nice big candle here. Broke resistance. No buy signal yet, though, on Amazon, but looks good. Good price action. That's what we want to see from these Mag 7s. All right, Apple. All right, Apple has a sell signal. Guys, this is not good, right? This is not good for the Mag 7s. Look at Apple, guys. All right, so broke support, red candle here. Look, broke support, red candle was forced to close the trade. Now, it's a good trade, all right? But these Mag 7s are coming down. So a buy signal was here on the daily time frame at 219, closed today at 267. Should be out. All right. Look at the last time sellers came in heavy, guys. So we want to respect this sell signal here. Okay. All right. So we're seeing selling in the Mag 7s. Again, that's not good. Okay. That's not good. Okay. Big picture, Dow 240 looks good. We're breaking out new highs, new all-time highs, approaching 50,000. Dow 50,000. Dow on the daily time frame. Look here, guys. We are breaking out, broke resistance here, moving up nicely here. Dow weekly, Dow monthly looks good as well. S&P on the 240, we are breaking out. This is still early. Still an early breakout here. On the S&P on the 240, buy signal here, very encouraging here. On the daily time frame, nice candle here, gapped up. Buy signal right here. So we are no longer holding that resistance. We are breaking out. So buyers are getting what? In control. All right, buyers are in control. Weekly time frame on the S&P holding firm there. That's on the weekly time frame. Monthly time frame looks really good, guys. Look at the monthly time frame there on the S&P. Nasdaq struggling a bit, but still holding resistance. We need a nice pop this week, and with a buy signal on the 240. On the daily time frame, same thing. We need a break of that resistance along with a buy signal. Otherwise, we wait. Nasdaq, weekly time frame, same thing here. Okay, monthly looks good. Russell, all right, we're breaking out on the Russell on the 240. On the daily, guys, nice big candle here. We are breaking out here on the daily time frame here. Russell on the weekly looks good. Monthly looks really good. All right, Bitcoin is holding at 93,000. We have a big resistance here at 93,000. Hold on 1 second here. Well, let's just go to the daily. That 240 has been acting up. So on the daily time frame, guys, we're waiting for a buy signal. We found support at 85,000. That's good. Just like we found support here. Now that buy signal on Bitcoin on the daily time frame came in right here. Back in April. And here we are right here, guys. All right, so markdown phase, accumulation, markup, markdown, accumulation. We need a buy signal to get into the markup phase, okay? All right, but good setup. That buy signal might come in about right around 96,000 or so is where we'll get a buy signal. So we just wait for now on the daily time frame. If you're trading with cryptos monster, you might find opportunities on the smaller time frame, okay? All right, Bitcoin on the weekly and on the daily. And we mentioned the yen pairs, pound yen. Pound yen, we need a bounce of that resistance there. Pound yen. Gold, let's take a look. I haven't looked at gold today. Gold is holding, guys, at 45. I've got a little bounce today. All right, so it moved from 44,000. I'm sorry, 4,459 and change to now 4,500. All right, so gold continues to move well. Silver got a nice bounce, guys, and is at 73. So $73 on silver. Good job there. No sign of pulling back, guys. Silver has been going straight up since June of last year. All right. I mean, look here. No white candles. Couple of white candles here, but really no white candles. No sell signal. I mean, look at that move. Just amazing. Okay. Monthly time frame looks really good as well. Broke a big resistance here, and it's just taking off. Okay. Crude oil, we'll be watching crude oil, guys. Crude oil is at 55.90 on crude oil. All right, we'll see if it breaks to that support here. Okay, support is right at 54, 55, right here. We'll keep an eye on that, okay? Bonds, nothing there. Let's see here. All right, quick look at our trading systems. We'll go to about, we'll probably go about 30 minutes, guys. 30, 40 minutes at the most today. All right. Monster scalper, guys, keep an eye on this trade here. Now that it's gone already. But dollar CAD, so I was working with one of our traders doing some coaching, and just a big congratulations because he caught this trade right here. Perfect setup, good markdown phase, buy signal here, breaking resistance. This is an area here where we could add it to the position, so reaccumulation. So first trade here, second trade here, we let it run. Okay, so monster scalper on the 240, we talked about the Aussie pair, so Aussie dollar. So monster scalper traders, keep an eye on these trades, okay? So Aussie dollar looks good. Aussie New Zealand has been running up, looks good. Aussie Swiss, all right, getting in on the action. Aussie CAD, look at Aussie CAD, guys. So really pay attention to these Aussie pairs. If you've missed it, you might want to move that time frame down a bit. Okay, and Aussie New Zealand setting up, but not quite ready yet. All right, yen pairs. Some of them are have given sell signals. I would wait. Okay, Aussie yen looks good. Dollar pairs, like I said, be careful with the dollar pairs, but dollar CAD looks good. So there is something going on with the CAD, the Canadian dollar. So this is Aussie CAD. Whenever you guys see a move in a particular cross pair, right, take a look at the other cross pairs. Okay, so there is something going on with CAD. All right, so Aussie CAD. Again, that's the Canadian dollar. Aussie CAD moving up nicely there. New Zealand CAD has a buy signal there. Dollar CAD, right? That's breaking out. Where's Euro CAD? Euro CAD all the way down here, right? That's starting to move. So there's definitely something going on. And then Pound CAD, guys, look at Pound CAD here. All right, so keep an eye on those pairs, the CAD pairs. All right, monster indices. All right, so the Dow 30 buy signal on the US 30 buy signal here holding firm. NAS 100 buy signal holding firm on the 60. S&P buy signal holding firm on the Russell. Buy signal holding firm. We're moving up. The Nikkei, all right, no buy signal yet. Keep an eye on it. And the FTSE, buy signal here. Good price action, okay? In crypto's monster, let's take a look. All right, Litecoin, guys, waiting for a buy signal. Bitcoin Cash, waiting for a buy signal to go long. Ethereum, waiting for a buy signal. That should come in soon on the 60. And Bitcoin holding for a buy signal on the 60. Metals. All right, in monster metals, gold on the 60-minute time frame is moving up, has a great trade on, on the daily time frame. Daily time frame there. All right, monster metals, that's gold. Silver, holding its major buy signal here. Platinum, right? Platinum is breaking out with a buy signal. And copper, all right? Look at copper here, right? We were talking about copper last night in our Everything Crypto class. And Anthony called this trade here. Good job, Anthony. All right, we're breaking through resistance here. Copper might be the next play, guys, okay? All right, it's just now breaking resistance, and it's really moving higher there. Copper looks good there, okay? Bonds, nothing there, guys. Monster Energy, nothing in the energies, okay? That doesn't mean it won't move down the road. All right, talked about the US 30 long. Buy signal here on the 60, guys, on the US 30. Big trade going here. NAS 100 long. And S&P long as well. As far as equities, Stock Boss, let's take a look. Stock Boss with Heat Seeker, let's run it. All right, so we're moving up higher. 56 stocks in Stock Boss. 56 in Stock Boss. Let's get more, right? We need more. We need to get about 70. All right, so they're buying healthcare. Really, that's what they're buying. Healthcare, biotech, some basic materials too. All right, basic materials, that's metals. And then Bullmaster. And then we'll be done here. Bullmaster, ooh, 147. All right, so I was wrong. I thought they were buying small caps. So I guess it's just the Max 7s. All right, I guess it's just the Max 7s that they're not buying, but they're definitely buying Bullmaster, which are large cap stocks. 147 is a lot. That's a good number. All right, so we need stock boss to catch up. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, Wednesday, for Q&A. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep these classes short, to the point, unless we really start to see some major move. Things are starting to move. Things are starting to move. Bitcoin is moving higher. Gold and silver continuing to move higher. Equities, Dow, Dow 50,000, which is insane to think. Okay, and it keeps moving higher. S&P is breaking out. Right, the Russell is breaking out. Nasdaq is lagging a bit, but we are bullish. All right, so we're bullish on equities, bullish on cryptocurrencies. Remember, as the major cryptocurrencies move, like the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, your other cryptocurrencies will follow. Will follow that move. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. See you guys tomorrow for Q&A. Okay. Thanks for coming, guys. Take care. Bye bye.